Hello, y'all. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
You.
I'm good. Happy Thursday. I hope your day is going well. And I'm so excited to chat with y'all about this exciting show. I love watching cooking shows. I can't really cook like that, but I love watching cooking shows. But I do like sweets, so a baking show specifically was very enticing to me. So Dara, I will start with you first. Can you start by explaining to us the premise of this show and what people can expect from it?
Yeah, of course. Well, Disney's Magic Bake Off is absolutely extraordinary. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. um, Taste Made has teamed up with Disney and they just created a show, specifically a baking competition for young bakers across the country. And it's just so amazing seeing these young bakers and learning from them while also learning from the Disney chef, Gracie, absolute icon, and seeing these young bakers fill out these themes from Star Wars to Lion King to Frozen to princesses, and also being able to work with such an iconic co-host. Shout out to Isaac, comedic genius. It's been a dream come true.
Yeah, yeah. And Isaac, for you, what are you excited the most about for viewers to see when this show premieres?
The thing I'm most excited about, and I've been saying this for a while, I think the most relatable part of our show is the bakers. We're taking some kids who just love doing what they do and then putting them in an environment where it's a little more intense. And so we get to see our kids do something really, really fun. But then that's where Ms. Dara Renee comes in as an amazing host and makes the kids feel right at home. And she does a great job of doing that. But the thing I personally love most about our episodes are the Magic Bake Breaks. And we change them up every episode. So every week, depending on the theme, there's a new bake break. And then week after week after week, after August 13th, when we premiere, if the viewers want to join in with us and see how much fun we have, they can tune in Fridays evening.
Yeah, cool.
Friday evenings.
And for both of you, you are actors by trade. But how does it feel to be on the other side and hosting? I can imagine it was maybe similar, but also a little bit different.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is my first rodeo when it comes to hosting. And being in the acting realm with like television and single cam, it's like what happens at the end of the storyline. It's kind of straightforward. But here being a host, it's like everything is very spontaneous and you really got to like live in the moment because the bakers are like they hitting it. They knowledgeable, they coming quick with the sass, with the shade, everything, coming fast with it. And so you got to like think on your feet and it's absolutely amazing. And I would say it's like Real Housewives mixed with Top Chef. Icon.
What about you?
I actually love hosting. It's really fun. But I think the thing about it is me and Dara, when you do interviews and stuff like that, you kind of get the feel of what feels good. And then when you are on the other side and you get to host, now you're like, okay, cool. This is what feels great during the interview. This is what doesn't. So you get to use what you know as an actor and apply it to your hosting plethora.
Yeah. And also, there are a lot of delicious treats being made during this show. But I want to know, what are your favorite items to bake, if you like to bake?
Ooh. So here's the tea. I love to bake. I love to bake peach cobbler for my family. Ooh. However, they always make a second dish of peach cobbler because mine don't be hitting as well. Homemade, cooked from the aunties, but I try my best. But peach cobbler for me.
Listen, my favorite thing to bake, not sure, but I can throw those can of biscuits you can get.
Yeah.
If you put those in the air fryer, right, and then you go ahead and set it to about 20 minutes or 15. No, that's probably why they be so burnt. They do 10, maybe do 10 at like 350.
Okay.
And then you'll get you some good biscuits.
Listen, I discovered in the air fryer during quarantine and it changed my life so much. And you can put anything in the air fryer. So I feel that. Look, there's some things you never would think that you could put in the air fryer. And so I agree with that. And lastly, I want to ask y'all, overall, what do you think people would be surprised about if they tune in? You know, there are going to be a lot of people who, you know, may just be watching something else on the channel and they just stumble upon the baking show. What do you think will surprise people the most about Disney Magic Bake Off?
Ooh.
However they discover the show would be fine with me, whether they stumble upon it, whether they search for it, whether they hear about it from a friend, whatever, however they discover the show is fine by me. But what I think is going to surprise people the most is how relatable the kids are. And we have genuine kids, not, you know, because sometimes we have these characters in like shows and they're prepped and they're ready to go and they're all, you know, they're all souped up on Hollywood juice. But our kids are, we got them straight from the salt of the earth grade kids, kids who really just love to bake, and gave them a platform to do so. And if you win, Taste Made is amazing and they post your recipe video on their channel.
Yeah,
Yes. 100%. I mean, I would have to say, as well as the young bakers, I mean, they really will make you fall in love with them. And I'm like, oh, you pulling on my heartstrings and you're funny. I mean, people would be surprised at how funny the show is and how like heart-wrenching it is, you know, hearing these stories and their backgrounds and why they joined baking it's just phenomenal. And it makes me want to hop in the kitchen, even though I can't bake, but it still makes me want to try.
Listen, you know, I think, I'm not sure if I will be a baker after this, but it has inspired me to at least think about it, you know, at least think about it. I can do some cupcakes maybe on a good day, but you know, it's inspiring. It's inspiring though. So shout out to both of you all. I enjoyed talking with you so much, and I can't wait for the show to premiere and everyone to see it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.